guys, so I'm on site this morning doing a sort of like carport double drive. There's some oil staining from the cars over here. The customer said she's not too concerned about lifting that. I did ask if she wants that completely lifted or not, because that just affects the scope of works. For this job, she mainly wants the weeds going and just a clean of the block paving, and then resanding once that's done. Set up my pressure washer. I got my surface cleaner, and I've cleared this area of all the ornaments and the pot plants, and prepped it a bit, just removing like a lot of the clumps of sand and the leaf matter. Just doing a bit of prep makes the cleaning a bit more satisfying, a bit easier. So I'm about to get stuck in here. This is me going over the block paving with my flat surface cleaner. I didn't actually need to do this. I could have just got stuck straight in with my turbo nozzle, but I always want to do a really great job for the client, so I end up going above and beyond and doing a bit more than what's actually required. So at this point, I used my fan jet and just collected all of the gunk and moved it to the center of the block paving. Obviously, I take this with me when I leave the site. This is just a little video of collecting the gunk in the middle. Super satisfying. Just rinse down the area with my fan jet just to get rid of most of the muck. I've collected the muck that was in the center. I just got that off the surface. I'm onto my turbo nozzle now, the really fun part. So this is me going over the area now with my turbo nozzle. This is actually the main part of the job. Involves basically going over every brick by brick, and like every single groove between the block paving, and just getting out all the moss and weeds. And obviously you can see it lifts all the sand. So just to mention, like previously I said that, the surface cleaner wasn't really necessary, but you could argue that it is, because this is like very messy work, and if the surface is already like full of gunk, then the splashback can get quite intense. So having like a cleaner surface while you're doing this, it can be really beneficial. It's starting to look really good. Obviously, I still need to apply my hypo, which I'm going to do now. So I've got my hypo here. I've got my surfactant, my applicator. Here I'm applying the hypo. I have a face mask on and some gloves, and so I just apply this on the surface and let it sit for like 30 minutes after activating it with the broom. Hey guys, so just a quick update. I've completed applicating the hypo, and so just gave it a good rinse down now, and so this is complete. It's looking much better. There are some oil stains which the customer said they didn't want lifted. There is a special like product I can use to lift that, but obviously to keep the costs, that'll come up once it's dry. You'll see it more clearly, the oil stains, but yeah, much better than what it was. Just a quick snip of how it looked before versus now, and before and after, before and after. Obviously it is worth mentioning, guys, like it does look way better when it's wet. I'm not going to hang around for it to dry to grab some pics, but it is worth mentioning. Thanks for watching, guys.